Hey guys, welcome to Tim and Amy's Homestead. Today, we're going to start off a collaboration. Come on in, let's see what's going on, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
We need some rain, yes, we need it bad. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. We're going to do a little garden update today before it gets so freaking hot. Today is supposed to be our hottest day here in Scotland Neck, North Carolina. They're saying like 103 today. And let me tell you, I'm getting this done and getting my butt back in the house in the air conditioning. Oh, y'all. Anyway, let me tell you what's been going on with the garden. I did a walkthrough yesterday and I have got caterpillars on my squash and zucchini plants. I've got some kind of bugs eating my little okra plants, and my jalapeno cayenne pepper plants are limp. Nothing is getting enough water. The tomatoes are doing okay. I haven't seen anything on them yet. Bugs flying all around me, y'all. Squash zucchinis are flowering. They are producing, which is exciting. Potatoes are starting to bloom. Some are falling over, and I don't get why they're falling over right now, because I planted them, when was it? Between the 15th and the 20th of April. So, you know, I know it's not time to dig them yet. So anyway, I wanted to give you a little update of what's going on here. It's dry, dry, dry. I went the other day and purchased a sprinkler from Tractor Supply. This sprinkler was under $5 with a 20% off coupon on it. And it's right there. It's reaching almost to the back, but it's not quite getting to my watermelons that are in the very back, and I planted some pumpkin seeds back there. So I had to get another water hose, and I'm going to get a, what do you call it? You can have a connector to have two water hoses hooked up in one spot. I'm going to hook that up to that sprinkler, so that way I can have the other water hose and I can get out here and spray the places that sprinkler is missing. I have tried to adjust it several different ways, and it just won't get back there. So anyway, if there's a will, there's a way, and Amy's going to figure it out. So anyhow, like I said, my peppers are drooping, so I've got to cut this sprinkler on once I get through with this video, and before it gets hot. I'm going to go ahead and give everything a swallow of water. And yesterday I sprayed, yesterday I put out diatomaceous earth, and the way I do it, I have a container like I put my vinegar sauce for my pork in. I cut the tip of it off so it'll have a good hole at the tip, and I fill it up and I squeeze it, and it just shoots it out everywhere. And of course you're gonna still get it all over you. There's no way to get around that, but I'll fill that thing up and squirt it all over the vegetables. I got all that done yesterday morning, and about 9 o'clock last night, we had wind blowing like crazy here. I really thought we were going to get a good downpour, and there was nothing. We haven't had rain here in a few weeks. I've really lost count now. And it is so dry that I'm going to have to use my sprinkler. I did cut it on, so when I show you my garden, you're going to see that it is wet. I had bought a 100-foot water hose so that way I could reach. I was hoping to hook it up to that sprinkler so I could use my 50-foot up the hill, and of course it's not spraying strong enough, so I had to flip them back around and put the 50 back on the sprinkler. So anyhow, so you'll see some of it wet as I show you what I got going on in the garden. So let me turn the camera around and show you what's growing. I'm so excited, y'all. It means the world to me to be able to get out here in this garden and plant stuff and watch it grow. And you know, God provides for us all the time. It's just wonderful. Being out here in this garden gives me peace. This is my little piece down here. I love it. Y'all, if y'all are in the gardening, y'all know what I'm talking about. You get in your own little world when you're in your garden, and it's awesome. And I've got bugs biting me. I'm turning this camera around now. Okay, we'll start here and I'll show you the tomatoes. They are really growing quite nice. They've got their blooms on a lot of them. Got blooms there. And they're growing pretty good. And look at the squash and zucchini plants. I mean, they're getting big. A few of them look kind of puny, but several of them are getting huge. Let's see. I think I saw some on this one yesterday. Let's peek down here. I think it was this one. Yeah, there you go. And like I said, before long, I don't know how I'm going to walk through here. I really don't. I told Tim I'm going to have to make a map. Look at the zucchinis, y'all. The bees are working too. Let's see. We've got squashes over here. Yep, there's Mr. Bee working, y'all. Isn't that a pretty sight? God is providing food for us. Love it, love it, love it. And like I said, I got a few little ones that are not getting big. I don't have a clue why, but anyhow, that's that. And let's see. Of course, you're going to see weeds. Gotta get them picked out. And right here, in this little area here, there are beans that I planted, a late crop of beans. And let's see, on the back row here, I've got turnips. They said I could grow them at the last here in June. I could put them in, so we'll see. But the beans here, Tim will have to put some poles up for that because they will be the climbers. And out here are beans. And I've already got something biting. Look at that. No. I was looking at it wrong. It's just how they were shaped. But that's pole beans there. And I've got pole cucumbers, and I've got some bush cucumbers also on this last little row here that's going to be coming up. All down here. They're starting to come up. Here is my watermelon and cucumber plants. And look at the corn. The corn really looks good, y'all. I wish I'd have planted more. I just didn't know how it was going to be down here this year, how it was going to do. And I wish now that I had planted more corn. Alright, let me make my way through here. Here's some more tomatoes. And y'all remember, I planted 51 tomato plants. So I pray that I get bunches put up this year. I hope they do well. And Tim got my poles up and some rope. We're trying to train these babies to climb. And the cucumbers are on the front here. Of course, Tim hasn't seen what I did. I put these two posts up, and added that string like I've been tying my tomatoes with up here, trying to help those cucumbers get up because they were having a hard time. And here are the beans. They're doing pretty good here. It won't be long I got to add some more rope for them to climb a little higher. We just started off with 3, but we'll add more to it. And we got to do that last row back there. And the very back row where it doesn't look like anything, I have beans there also. And there's my tomatoes. Wait a minute. And there's the other row of tomatoes. I've really got to work on those. Look at the marigolds. They've really turned out really good. I mean, they are growing beautifully. Alrighty, let's see what we got back here. Zucchinis. Look at the zucchinis. I need to pick that squash, I do believe. I need to go ahead and pick it. Zucchinis back here. Alright, y'all. So, this is where I planted my okras. On the back line. They're looking rough. I'm telling you, they look rough. They've been eaten up by bugs, and I don't know what that yellow mess is. Y'all feel free to tell me, because I don't know. But what I did, from that tomato plant all down here, I had okras planted. And I think, beans, it was on a hill. And right after I planted, we had a rain. And it washed them all down here. So, is it going to hurt them if I take the best looking ones and move them? Is it going to bother them if I transplant them? And I did put some diatomaceous earth on those too. I'm going to have to get back to them. Look at that right there. Look at that thing. Go on. I hope they make it. But tell me if I can transplant some of these. Will it put them into shock and they come on back? Alright, let's see. Okay. Here we go with the other tomato plants, and they have blooms on some of those too. There's that freaking tiller, y'all. I'm so upset about that tiller. We can't get it up the hill. Tim and I are not strong enough to get it up the hill. I'm so upset about that tiller. But anyhow, he got me another one, so that's what matters. Alright, the wind blew my squash plants like that. Okay. I'm going to have to pull it over. I hope I don't break nothing. Okay, maybe he's going to sit like that then. Alright, so here are the tomato plants. Some have the blooms on them, and some do not. Look how they're laying down, y'all. Here's the best looking jalapeno plant that I have. As I go down, they get worse. This one has a couple blooms on it. That one has a couple blooms on it. And yeah, y'all are going to see weeds out here, so don't be judging. See how they're limping? I mean, they're just, whew. They're rough looking, look. But I'm going to get out here and water them in just a few minutes when I get through here. We got watermelons and cantaloupes back here. And I had a rabbit out here this morning. So, you know what we're going to have to do now? We're going to have to catch us a rabbit. Down here is where, hopefully, pumpkins are going to come up. I don't know. We'll see. Over here I had spaghetti squash planted. I haven't seen any of them. Oh, wait a minute. There's one. I see one, y'all. I see. Oh, there's one coming up, y'all. And there's one over here. There's 4, because there's one way over there at the end. So I got 4 spaghetti squash plants that have come up out of the ground. So let's keep our fingers crossed that they work. I love those things. They're great for my keto when I want spaghetti. Man. And I get to eat the seeds also. I love cleaning those seeds up and roasting them. Oh man, they are so good, let me tell you. So good. So, y'all know we haven't had any rain. Oh my gosh, it is so dry. We got to do something about this rain. So, I've been talking to my buddy, Andy, at Tennessee Life and Homestead. I told him the other day, need to get out there and do a rain dance. So, let's get busy, y'all. Let's get out here and do a rain dance. La, 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 we need some rain. We need some rain. Yes, we need it bad. Y'all, it's all about the fun. We don't care what we look like when we're doing it. We just want to have fun with everybody. Y'all, get out there, make some videos. Let's get in this rain dance collab for everybody that is having a hard time with their garden because there's no rain. Let's start the rain dance collaboration. No, mine is not perfect by no means, but nobody's will be. But it's going to be fun starting up this collaboration. Alright, so I'm going to tag Andy's Tennessee Life and Homestead, and so I'm going to let him do some tagging of some folks. And because out there in this world, I really don't know who has not had rain. So please, if you know somebody, tag them in it that needs to get out there and have a rain dance. I wish I could think of some more people, but honestly, I do not. And Andy, you get out there and you tag some folks, buddy. So anyway, let's get on out here and do the rain dance. We need some rain. We need some rain.